Okay, so this topic is all about matter. Okay, so let me change my screen, and some of you are very okay, are very enthusiastic, and some of you are already familiar with the matter itself. Okay, so basically when we say matter, that is anything that occupies space and has mass. Anything that has okay, has mass on it. Okay, it could be heavy or light. So that is considered as matter. So anything that you can see around you right now is, of course, that is matter. So even yourself is matter, classified as matter. Okay, so here you go. So lahat na nakita natin ay matter. So, okay. So tawag ako ng isa. Okay. Okay, so Abad. Hi, Abad. Okay, give me 5 sample of matter before we move on. Go ahead. So give me 5 matters. Okay. 5 things that you classify as matter. Okay. So sabi ko kanina lahat na nakikita nyo is classified as matter. Electric fan, your light, the air that you breathe, okay, the food that you eat. So those are matter. Okay? So those things are matter. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so in matter, okay, so we can define matter that anything that occupies space and has mass, and of course it it has 4 or 5 phases. Hindi ko na sinama dito yung Bose-Einstein condensate. Okay, kasi we're going to focus on 3 lang naman. Okay, 4 pa nga ito, may plasma pa tayo eh. Okay, so we have solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. And then the other one, or the fifth phase of matter, is the Bose-Einstein condensate. Okay, so I know you are familiar with regard to those 4 already, because I'm looking forward that way back in your grade school or years, grade grade school years, you already take up, okay, those things, which is solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. Okay, so but by the way, we have of course to describe each. Of course, when we say solid, as you can observe, the particles are compact. So meaning they are close to one another. Okay, and then we have liquid. They are far from each other, and of course, when it comes to gas, the arrangement of their particles is, of course, compared to liquid, it is what? It is more, it can freely move. So meaning, if we have farthest, yung kanyang description. Okay, so si plasma naman, same thing. Okay, same thing with the gas. Okay, example of this is Aurora Borealis. Okay, so minsan nakita natin to in northern and southern hemisphere, kaya lang minsan lang. So may mga times lang. Okay, may mga times na nakikita natin to, especially kung doon tayo sa north and then north and south hemisphere. Okay, siguro malapit tayo sa mga pole ng lugar na yun. So Aurora Borealis, and then Australis. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so moving forward, di naman tayo masyadong focus dyan. If you're going to browse your module, you tend to find out, okay, things under matter, which is pure. Okay, so right now, our task is, of course, we have to finish a chemistry bulletin. So meaning we have to name, okay, name things na inalagay natin which correspond matter. So dapat alam, we have to familiar with we have to be familiar with that. So for instance, of course, in matter, we have pure substance and mixtures. And under when we say pure substance, it has a definite and unchanging chemical composition. So unchanging chemical composition meaning um, it is definite already. And for example of pure substance is water. So water is pure substance. So and how about mixtures? Okay, mixtures is made of two or more substances that are physically combined. So yung isa, chemically done, minsan in order for us to create a pure substance, we tend to use energy to bombard an element to combine them to create a pure substance. And in mixtures, that is physically combined. So ibig sabihin, mas madaling paghiwalayin. If we're going to compare it, okay, between the two, mas madaling paghiwalayan sino? Si mixtures. Because you can separate it by physical means compared to a pure substance. Okay, because it is its stability, its component is the same. So pag sinabi nating H2O, okay, that is a pure substance. At the same time, we have also table salt. So we have NaCl, okay, which stands for table salt. As you can observe, nakakita na lahat ng salt sa inyo, no? So, tignan nyo siya. So, sabi ni sir, this one is a pure substance already because the chemical composition is definite. Okay? And sa mixtures naman, sabi ni sir, we can separate it by physical means. So, for example, ito yung halo-halo. Yan. Okay? So, halo-halo. Suspension, if you're familiar with that. So, yun ay mga mixtures. So, example natin, we have salt and then water. Okay, so we have salt. Ilalagay natin sa water. Of course, we have to apply heat. Pag nag-dissipate na si water, pagtaas naman ni water, water pa rin siya eh. H2O pa rin siya. Ang matitira lang doon, pag naubos na yung water is salt itself lang. So meaning, the authenticity of itself remains. Kung salt siya, salt talaga siya. Kahit ihalo mo siya, it will stay the same. Salt pa rin siya. Ganun siya. Okay? So pure substance, it is authentic. It has definite, unchanging chemical composition. Okay? Kahit ihalo mo siya, same with sugar. Okay? Kung ihalo siya sa tubig, boiling process. Okay? So, pag binol natin siya, ma-remain doon si sugar. Tapos si water, magdi-dissipate. Okay? Kakalat sa hangin. Okay? Magkakaroon ng evaporation because of the heat. Okay? But its character will stay the same. Okay? Water pa rin siya. Okay? So, nagbago lang yung phase niya from what? From liquid to gas. Okay, so gano'n lang naman yun. So madali ang tandaan, sabi ni Sir, your substance will remain itself. The authenticity. Ganun pa rin siya. Kahit balibaltarin mo, kung ano siya, ganun pa rin siya manatili. Samantalang sa mixtures, okay, it can be separated physically. Okay, so example, yung magnet, tapos yung sand. Gamitin mo ng magnetism, okay, didikit agad si magnet tapos si sand. Hindi, pwede naman yung metals tapos yung sand. So of course, by use of magnetism, you can easily separate metals, okay, metals and then dun sa sand. Okay, so that is mixtures. Okay, moving forward. Okay, so right now, we have to classify things. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng short, recap kung naiintindihan si sir. If you're able to understand what I mean, Okay, so may I call on? Tatawag tayo. So, pipikit ko yung mata ko tapos tawag lang ng pangalan. Okay, Silos. Okay, kasabi ko lang to ha. Okay, how can you describe salt? Describe salt pala. Salt, is it a pure substance or a mixture?
Pure substance po, sir.
Okay, so very good. Next. Okay, Peñarubia. Wala, no?
Ano
Wala pa siya.
po yun? Andito
Andyan?
po.
O, Peñarubia, yung sand. So, we have calcium, carbon, oxygen, combined with silicon. Ayan.
Mixture po.
Okay. Very good. So, we have mixture. Okay, so moving forward. So, next. Okay, may I call on De Leon. De Leon.
Dito po ako.
Okay, so how about water? Is it pure substance or mixture?
Pure substance.
Okay, very good. Okay, how about next? We have sa girls naman, Raymundo. Okay, salt water. Is it
Mixture
a
po.
Okay, very good.
Mixture po.
So lahat nakaka-follow. Very good. So mixture. Moving forward, so we have here carbon dioxide. Okay, so may I call on Tulay? Okay. Carbon dioxide, is it pure substance or mixture?
Pure mixture po. Mixture.
Okay, so tignan nga natin kung tama si Tulay. Okay, so actually carbon dioxide is a pure substance. Okay, so carbon dioxide kasi hindi natin siya nakikita, right? Carbon dioxide, siya yung nilalabas natin. Okay, so carbon dioxide is classified as pure substance. Just a heads up. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, how about air? Medyo mahirap to ha. Tandaan nyo, meron tayong carbon dioxide. Okay, tapos meron naman tayong oxygen, nitrogen, argon. Okay, so we have, okay, palado.
Mixture?
Okay, very well said. So that is a mixture. Okay, so for that, you're able to, I am able to assess if you comprehend with this topic, which is all about the pure substance in mixture. Okay, so that's good. So 5/6. Okay, your score. Okay, moving forward. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so meron tayong board. Okay, kasi ang ginagawa natin dito, we have to complete. Okay, we have to complete the entire board. Okay, so we already find out that under pure substance, we have element and compound. Okay, we already find out, not yet, we already find out pure substances and mixture. Okay, so under pure substance, we have element and compound. Okay, so basically when we say element, that is the simplest form. Okay, simplest form um, of of an of a substance. So ibig sabihin isa lang siya. So anything na nakita yung sa periodic table, okay, you can call that okay, element. So lahat na nakita natin, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, xenon, zinc, okay, organison, so on and so forth. So those are elements. Okay? So ilang element meron tayo? We have 100. Okay, tawag nga ako. May sir biglaan. Okay, galabay. Ilang merong element tayo?
Sir, 108 po.
100?
108 po ba? Or
Oo. Nakulangan ng 10. Okay, ilan? Ilan lahat? 100?
118 po.
Hmm, 100? O, sige, silandig daw. Okay lang yan. Kilabay. Okay, very good. So, we have 118. Tatanong kung baka buhay pa yung mga estudyante ko dyan, no? Let me see, oh. So, that's good. If you're, maganda yan. If I'm talking, you have to jot down notes. Okay, for you to somehow comprehend with me. Okay, so yung iba, oh, may hairband na. Si Tulay may hairband na siya. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so element, of course, isa lang siya. Para mas madali natin maintindihan yung facing natin. So element, it is isa lang siya. And then when we say compound, we are combining two or more elements in the process. Okay, so ganun lang naman siya. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so here when we say element made up of only one type of atom. So we are all know what is atom. Atom is the building blocks. Okay, building blocks. Kung human, our building blocks is cell. Okay, so or do I say that cell is the basic unit of life? Okay, but in matter, okay, so ibig sabihin everything, okay, everything around us, okay, is composed of atom. And that is the smallest unit of matter. So imagine, so the smallest unit of matter is what we call atom. Okay, o atomo, Tagalog. Okay, so tandaan na element made up of only one type of atom. And then when we say atom, that is the smallest unit of matter. Okay, so moving forward, we have compound. Sabi nga ni Sir kanina, it is made up of two or more type of atom that is chemically combined. Okay, two or more atoms, tandaan two or more atoms that is combined together. Okay, combined together by chemical means. So yun lang siya. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so yun. I already defined what is atom. So right now we have to identify if the following okay sample are element or category kung element siya or compound. Okay, so may I call on? Sige na, tawag ako. Siyempre, yan. Tawagin natin, kinakabahan ako. Okay, so si Boncales. Hi.
Compound po. Hello po.
Okay, so we have table salt on NaCl. So how do you classify it? Is it an element or compound?
Compound.
Okay, very good. Okay, so compound. Okay, next, may I call on magtibay. Okay, magtibay. Hi.
Sir.
Okay, so we have copper. So how do you classify copper? Is it element or compound?
Element.
Very good. Okay, so that's good. Palakpakan niyo yung mga sarili nyo because you're able to garner the correct answer. Okay, so moving forward. So even hindi nyo makuha yung tamang sagot, as long as you're learning, so that really matters to me. Okay, at my end. Okay, so next, we have here, okay, oxygen. Okay, elemental oxygen, O2. Okay, so may I call on, okay, so alternate na lang tayo. Si, nandiyan na ba siya? O, nandito naman siya. Abwa.
Sir.
Abwa.
Yes.
Okay, so elemental oxygen, ano siya? Element or compound?
Element.
Hmm? Okay, very good. So elemental oxygen is element. Very good. Okay, next. So, lalaki naman. Ebaseta. So, we have carbon dioxide. So, meaning we have one mole or one carbon atom and then two oxygen atom. Ebaseta. Is it element or compound? Excuse me po. Sorry. Asa na siya? Ay, Ebaseta. Carbon dioxide. Hmm. Tao. Sorry. Ay, wala pala siya. Absent pala. Kaya pala. Or gumagawa lang siya ng module. Okay, so may I call on tawag ko na ba yata? Lopez.
Sir, element.
Carbon dioxide, Lopez.
Sir, element po. Ay po. Sir, element po.
Is that your final answer?
Yes po.
Parang hindi naman sure sa sagot mo. Okay. So let's check if we have here element. Okay, so class carbon dioxide is classified as compound. Okay, as you can observe, compared to others, okay, so we have, actually we have two elements that combine here. We have carbon and then we have oxygen. Sabi ko kanina, pag sinabi natin compound, pag dalawa na siya, okay? Pag dalawa na siya, automatically that is compound already. Pag dalawa ng element, ha? But O2 is same as O2 is single lang siya. So, isa lang siya. Kahit may 2 sa ilalim. Still, it is oxygen. So, isa lang siya. NaCl, dalawang element. Copper, isang element lang. So, for that, that is element. So, yung kanina, carbon dioxide, tandaan na carbon dioxide, same, okay, siya ay compound. Okay, next, may I call on, so tapos na tayo kay Lopez. Next, we have Ibatuan. Ibatuan, we have CFC or chlorofluorocarbon.
Compound, sir.
Okay, very good. So, very good. So, palakpakan mo yung sarili. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so this one is compound. Next, we have C6H12O6. So, simple sugar. Okay, usually in the process of photosynthesis, we have C6H12O6. So, the plants are able to produce this kind of thing, okay, in their system by the process of photosynthesis. So, tandaan ang chemical composition niya, C6H12O6. Tandaan nyo yung kahit college kayo, same thing pa rin. Hindi mababago yan. Okay, so may I call on Ruiz. Ruiz. Okay, sugar, is it element or compound?
Compound.
Okay, very good. Okay, so this one is compound. Okay, so palakpakan yung sarili ninyo. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so moving forward. So for that, we already unlocked the terms, okay, in our bulletin board. Okay, nagmukha na siyang bulletin board kasi may mga laman na. So in the process, we're able to find out, okay, the categories under matter. We have pure substance and mixture. And then under pure substance, we have element and compound. Okay, so, okay, without further ado, okay, so moving forward, so actually we have periodic table of elements, and as I said a while ago, we have 118 okay, types of or kinds of elements that is present in your periodic table, and those elements are classified into 3. We have metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Okay, so metalloids, non-metal, and metals are of course characterized according to their properties. Okay, so and then their characteristic as well. Okay, so basically we have metals, and the metals, ano mga characteristic ng metals? Good conductor. What else? Malleable, malleability, ductility, okay, and then durability. Meron pa siyang luster. Okay, so those are the characteristics of metals. Non-metals, we have brittleness. Ayan. And then what else? Dull. Okay, dull yung color niya. Ay, yung kanyang, so dull siya. Brittle. And then metalloids. So meaning metalloids, it is composed of, or it is composed of both characteristics. So meron siyang pagka-metal, meron siyang characteristic non-metals. Kaya siya metalloids. Okay? So ganun siya. So it contains both characteristics, metal and non-metal. So that is metalloids. Okay? So sometimes it is so shiny. Minsan, tapos yung non-metals then they are insulator. O kabalik rin ni metals. Okay? Yan si non-metals. And then as you can observe in periodic table, we have zigzag rule. Okay? Or zigzag doon sa gilid niya. So meaning, okay, that is the separator between what? Between metalloids and non-metals. Okay, non-metals, shown SP yun eh. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, yun, and so on and so forth. Okay, so yun tiyatandaan ko lang naman dati. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so of course, you already see, as you can observe, we have your periodic table, but my periodic table is not yet updated. Okay, 118 elements, as you can observe. We have hydrogen, helium, ayan, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, okay, and so on and so forth. So they are arranged according to increasing what? Increasing number of protons. Okay, so let's identify the parts of each element. May mga parts siya sa periodic table. So we have the symbols, we have the atomic weight, we also have atomic number and the symbol itself. Okay, so let me dissect the parts. Okay, so you can observe we have here a silicon, and at the upper part of it we have atomic number, next followed by element symbol, and then the element name, followed by the atomic weight. Okay? So the atomic number indicates the number of protons in each element. So if ibig sabihin kung si silicon, it contain how many protons? 14 din. Okay? Sa hydrogen ilan? Okay? So kung mabalikan natin si periodic table, ayan. So they are arranged according to number of protons. So si helium meron siyang 2 protons. Si lithium meron 3. Si beryllium meron siyang 4. Si boron meron 6, nitrogen, meron siyang 7, oxygen 8, and so on and so forth. Okay, so many to mention. Okay, so 118 yun. Okay, so moving forward. Ayan, so if I were you, while I'm talking, you have to jot down notes. Okay. Okay. So moving forward, so we have here iron, hydrogen, sulfur. Okay, so right now I'm going to ask you a question again. Okay, if you're able to comprehend with the part. Yan natin kung na. Okay, so hindi ko pa natawag si okay, so si Ragudo. Hi Ragudo.
Hello po.
Okay, give me the atomic weight for sulfur. Medyo ano lang siya, i-ads ko nga ito. Yes.
So 32.06.
Okay, so very good. Okay, so next. Okay, so we have bidonia. Tawag ko na yata sa bidonia, no? Bidonia.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon. Okay, what is the symbol for iron?
Iron. FE po.
Okay, very good. Next. We have silos. Silos.
Yes po.
Okay, so silos. Nantawa na ako. Okay, what is the atomic name tuloy? What is the element name for okay. Ipagpalagay natin wala dito ha. Okay, for letter C. Ano yung C sa ha? Wala dito. C, letter C in a periodic table.
Carbon dioxide.
Okay, tama yung una. Okay, sumobra ka lang. Okay, so very good. That is carbon. Okay, tandaan pag C, carbon, Cu, copper. Okay, and so on, so forth. Okay, so very good. Okay, so next, we have pura tayo girls. Kasi, hindi ko alam kung natawag ko rin mga boys lahat. Okay, so next we have Ponsones. Hi, Ponsones.
Hello po.
Okay, so my question is, what is the atomic number for hydrogen?
1 po.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so right now, okay, so class, these are the samples of elements, and of course, those things are the picture that okay shows what they look like. So we have iron, so it looks like this, as you can observe. And then we have silicon, it looks like this. And then we have hydrogen. Okay, we have here a bottle filled with the hydrogen. So hydrogen yan nasa loob. Okay, so yan siya. Okay, and then we all know that in our daily life, we tend to use a lot of elements. Okay, pagising natin, okay, compound na pala yung ginagamit natin minsan yung toothpaste natin, it contain what? Elements. Food we eat is also contain what? It also contain elements. Okay? Pag kulang tayo sa dugo, we need iron, no, di ba? But insoluble form, ibig sabihin natutunaw. Okay? So, ganon. So, it is very important for us to know this, especially the importance of each element. Okay? So, napakalaga niya sa ating daily life. Okay? So, for instance, saan pa natin ginagamit yung iron? Okay, saan natin ginagamit yung iron? So, we all know yung iron is metal siya, under metal. Okay? And also, it is used to manufacture steel and civil engineering. Right? Like, for example, reinforcing concrete, yung mga tulay, yung mga bahay ninyo, it is made of concrete, iron, di ba? Yung steel na ginagamit ninyo, that is made of iron. Okay, iron is also used to make alloy steel like carbon steel with additives as nickel. So yung iba kino-combine lang yan, no? Pwedeng gumamit ng chromium, nickel, vanadium, ano pang ginagamit. Yung iba tungsten, manganese, kino-combine lang nila through a chemical process. They're able to yield, okay, steel. Okay, metals pa rin yun. Okay, ano nga lang, compound metals. Okay, so napakaraming uses, not only iron or the Fe. Yung ibang iron naman is para sa pamparami ng dugo natin, so soluble iron naman yon. Ibig sabihin natutunaw. Okay, so moving forward, how about silicon? So silicon is very important din sa ating buhay, especially yung iba hindi masyadong confident when it comes to their looks. They tend to use silicone. Nagpapalaki sila ng breast, tapos yung mukha nila pinapalagyan nila ng korte. Okay, so they tend to use what? Silicone. You know, still, nagpapalagyan na sa silicone implant para tumangos because they're not yet contented with what they have. At the same time, minsan, we tend to what? We tend to use silicone for our, yung iba, yung mga products na beauty products, it contains silicone din. Okay? So, yun. Tapos yung iba namang, ayun, maraming mga bagay. So, it is very normal for us to deal with a lot of elements in our life. So, talagang we are very pampered with elements every day. So, yeah. Imagine silicone is also used in transformer, yung mga plating, used to combine with metals also. So, yun, napakarami niyang uses ng silicone. Okay. How about hydrogen? So, saan ba natin ginagamit sa hydrogen? Okay. So, those information naman is what? They are searchable. Okay, so in commercial, they tend to use the hydrogen as what? In ammonia processes. Ammonial process. So, ibig sabihin, pag nag-fix sila ng bacteria, nag-culture sila ng bacteria, and then they want to fix something out of it, from nitrate to nitrite, something like that, they tend to add nitrogen gas para mas mabilis yung process ng fixation sa lupa. And same with the fruits. Yung iba naglalagay sila ng hydrogen doon for what? Ang tawag doon na hydrodesulfurization. Okay, yung iba naman hydrocracking. Ginagamit nila para mabilis daw para mabilis siyang ma-ripe. Yon. And then they use somehow hydrogen as hydrochloric acid. Ayan. Okay. Reduction of metallic ores. Alam niyo yung metallic ores? Kasi minsan pag nagmimina yung mga tao, nakukuha nila ore. So yung ore na yon, it composed of different elements. Or siya, malaki lang siyang bato, pero marami nakagito. Merong silver, may gold, may mercury sometimes, may silicon, and so on and so forth. So compact na siya doon, ang tawag doon na yung ore. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so yeah. So of course, we have iron that is classified as metals dahil siya ay good conductor of electricity, malleable siya, ductility, um, durable, shiny, luster. So, yun yung mga characteristic ni metal. And then metalloids, as you can observe, shiny siya, but it is brittle. Like silicon. So, meaning it possesses both characteristic coming from metal and non-metal. So, metalloid, yun, nasa gitna siya. Okay, so of course, we have non-metals, which is hydrogen. Hydrogen, yes, non-metal. So, hindi siya ganun ka-shiny, very brittle siya, and then not good conductor of heat or electricity. So, ano lang siya, para siyang good insulator according. moving forward. So I hope you were able to understand what I'm trying to say, and you're able to find out, okay, the uses of metals, metalloids, or element to be exact in our daily living. So napakalaga ng element. Kaya dapat mga elements na sa periodic table kasi araw-araw natin silang nakasama, nasa lamuha, araw-araw natin ginagamit, kinakain natin sila lahat. Okay, those things, in-inhale natin sila, those are elements. Okay, hinihinga natin sila, lalabas natin sila, carbon dioxide, oxygen, okay, in the process. So napakahalaga nila sa buhay. Okay, so right now we're able to word bank. We have lustrous, shiny, dull, mean non-shiny, malleable. That is the ability to be hammered without breaking, and ductile, able to drawn out into thin wire. So dapat tandaan niyo yan. So those are very important. Okay, characteristic of so lustrous kasi that is metal. Yung dull non-metal, malleable is characteristic of metal, and ductile is for metal also. Kasi when we say malleability, can be hammer. Okay? Can be hammer without breaking. So, magagawa mo lang siyang sheet. Okay? Lalapad lang siya. Pag pinukpok mo siya ng hammer, tapos ma-flat siya, the ability to be flattened, so that is already malleable. And ductile naman, okay, because of yon. Okay, you can drone it into what? Thin wires. So like copper. Yan. And then some of the element, they are named after scientists, right? Like for example, we have Rutherford, Mendeleev, and yung iba naman pinangalan sa ibang mga planeta, plutonium, yung iba lang pinangalan sa country, yung iba naman pinangalan saan? Pinangalan sa Latin. Like for example, we have uh, copper. Ano niya is cuprum, iron, ferrous. Yung mga ganun, mga Latin. Okay? So ganun siya, pinapangalan siya Latin, Earth, famous people. So yun. Doon kinuha yung mga name ng elements na nakikita nyo ngayon. Okay? Ayan. So we have brittleness. Okay, pag sabing brittle, it can be easily shatter. So, ibig sabihin, bilis siya, marupok. Kasing rupok natin. Kasing rupok nyo. Ayan. Pag may hindi nagustuhan si teacher sa pagalitan, yan, marupok ang mga estudyante ngayon. Okay? And then, pag pinagalitan ni parents, ayan, marupok. Hindi ko na kaya. Okay, so, okay, in addition to that, class, next time, if you're going to submit pala yung inyong mga activities, okay, as much as possible, okay, dapat ipasa nyo siya through email. Okay, at the same time, you have to submit it using the format. Okay, kasi marami nag-submit sa akin, walang format, hindi nag-format. Okay, so you have to see to it na naka-format siya. Anong lalagay doon? Section, dash, your last name, dash M1, Q1, science. So may coding tayong tinatawag para mabilis ko sa makita o ma-check. Okay, so yung iba lang send lang ng send, yung iba lang send wala naman laman. So I feel frustrated for that. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Mag-send mo sa akin walang laman. Okay, so siguro sabi ko nagkamali lang to. Yung iba naman they're chatting me, sir, pasensya na because we have having difficulty at our end kasi masyadong mabagal yung it take days in order for me to pass my module to you. So, but anyway, what's good about this, you're able to submit. But yung iba hindi nag-submit naman. Okay, so nakakalungkot. Of course, kailangan yung kahit hindi kailangan nyo pa rin as much as possible masubmit yon kasi maraming hindi pa nagsasubmit. Okay, so many to mention. Hindi ko na babanggitin. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so class, tandaan, when we say density, closely compact in substance. Okay, yung arrangement mo ng ng mga arrangement ng mga molecules. Kung gaano siya ka-compact, that is what? Density. Okay, so we have oil and water. Sino mas dense? Mas dense si water kasi nasa ilalim siya. Okay, very good. Okay, if you're able to answer. Mas denser si water. Kaya nasa taas lagi si oil. So meaning they are immiscible to one another. You cannot separate it. Hindi. You can separate it by physical means, by scooping. Okay? Pwede mo siyang paghiwalay. Okay? But one thing here is, ayan. Oh, for example, meron tayong salt water, and then, for example, tao. Okay, example nito yung sa Dead Sea. Okay, sa Dead Sea. So, bakit yung mga tao lumulutang, mabilis lumutang sa Dead Sea? Kasi mas dense si salt water compared sa ating katawan. So, ibig sabihin, mas compact siya. Kaya yung mga tao doon, kahit ganun lang, nagpo-floating, talagang lumulutang sila. Hindi na kailangan mag-long effort na, alam niyo yun, okay, magagaganon. Okay? Because of the properties of water na meron doon. Okay? Merong salt water, yung salt water na meron doon. Okay, so 29 pa rin. Nabawasan tayo. Okay, so I think for now, okay, so ayan, yan muna tayo, class. Yan muna yung topic natin, and next time ulit, kasi upon checking, ang lesson nyo lang ay limited pa lang. So kung ano lang yung lesson ninyo, yun lang muna yung ko. Okay? Sa module ninyo, yun lang naman yung present. Para nakita ko lang substance, mixture, merong mga element, yan. So yun lang naman. Okay? So next time, differentiate natin yung metal na mas malalim para mas maintindihan natin siya. So next meeting na lang natin. So far kasi nung binabrowse ko yung module ninyo, konti lang naman siya. Konti lang ba? Nahirapan? Okay. So nahirapan?
Sana po ko. Mahirap po.
Mahirap. Kaya mo yan, Tulay. Okay, you can create bridges. Okay. You can build bridges, not walls. Di ba? Yan, si Tulay kahit alas 3 ng umaga gising yan. Chat ako niyan. So,
Ay, sir. Parang ako nakatulog kagabi.
natulog ka naman kagabi. Oh, very good. Natuwa naman ako sa mga estudyante. Chat, sabi ko, para itong mga estudyante, yan tutulog. It's okay. I am more than happy to, to answer all of your queries. If you have questions, yun nga yung dapat consultation. So you can consult me if you have question. Hindi naman si teacher nagagalit. Okay, so yun lang. So you have to stick yung mga napag-usapan natin, yung submission ha. Okay, gawin niyo yung module ninyo. And then tomorrow pala, by the way, tomorrow, no? So we have meeting also. Pierre, siguro tomorrow I will give time for you to answer your module. So ibibigay ko yung time sa inyo kasi 1 hour lang naman tayo. Okay? Pero if you want naman na magkita tayo, walang problema naman sa akin. Kasi last time nagkita tayo, parang sobra tayo sa oras, 'di ba? Sobra-sobra tayo sa oras. Yung ibang teacher baka na-empower ko na. So that's why. Okay? So I hope you learned something useful for today. Class, ang ginagawa lang natin consultation and chatting. So in-explain ko lang yung mga hindi naiintindihan sa module. And then I think that is for today. Okay? So tomorrow, i-chat nyo lang ako. I am online tomorrow. So tomorrow hindi muna tayo mag-aano ha. Okay? So tomorrow is for module. Okay, module time. May tanong po ba? Do you have any questions po?
Session nga po ulit isusulat yung sagot.
Okay, so class kasi yun yung lagi namin pinag-uusapan even right now, nag-meet kayo mga teachers, yung iba kasi mga teachers, they prefer a notebook eh. Doon sinasagot sa notebook. But at my end, mas maganda sana kung magkasagot kayo sa one whole sheet of paper na lang. Kaya lang kung nasulat nyo sa notebook, okay na yung sa notebook. Kasi parang mas maganda, instead of, pero yung iba sa inyo gusto nagsagot sa module, excuse me po, pwede naman yun, kaya lang mas maganda kung sinusulat nyo siya, pero okay na yun. So, mas maganda pa rin sa one whole sheet of paper and then write the answer, number, letter, and then the word that is accompanied by yung kasama mismo ng letters. So, ganun lang naman. So, answer only lang. Okay? So, yun. May tanong pa po ba? Ampere?
Sir, may ask po ako.
Ano po
If-
yun? Yes.
Kailangan pa po ba i-memorize yung periodical table po?
Okay, yung
Or
periodic
ano lang
table.
po?
Mas maganda
Familiarize
dapat i-memorize
lang
natin
po.
because that is a part of your competencies or MELC's most essential learning. So, kasama po siya. So, gagawin natin, magbabasa muna tayo paulit-ulit ng periodic table. Okay, pabasahin natin siya. So, lahat tayo. Siguro magbibigay akong couple of time para mas maano natin siya. Okay? So, ganun naman. So, mas maganda kung maano yung periodic table. Kasi paano pag pinanglaban kayo, o grade 7, science competition, ang laban ko si Hailey. O, unang tanong nga, what is the atomic number for helium? Sasabihin mo. Ganon. What is the atomic weight of polonium, something ganyan. O, 'di ba makakasagot ka because you're able to find out or you're able to study the periodic table itself. So, yun lang naman. Okay? Mas malaking advantage pa rin kung alam natin siya. Kasi mostly ng test or quiz B, sa mga quiz B is more on elements. Okay? So, napakarami niyan. So, mas maganda kung alam natin. Okay? So, may question pa po ba?
Yung atomic number po, symbol, tas name lang po.
Atomic number, ayan.
Hindi na po kasama yung mga melting point, density, boiling point.
Ay, wala muna tayo sa pag-grade 8 yun na. Pero pwede naman yung melting point. Okay, so for now, yun muna. Okay, sa grade 7. Pag grade 8 yun naman, makakasama yung si melting point, yung ionization energy. Yan. Tuturuan ni teacher sa grade 8. Okay, so don't worry. At the same time, kung left to right, ano malaki, yung molality, something like that, molecular blah, blah, blah. So, lahat yun. Okay? So, step-by-step process. Same with the scientific method. Okay? So, meron pa pong tanong?